Last summer, I got my cake pops removed.
I'm a non-binary, bisexual, learning specialist and teacher.
I have a penis, can I be a lesbian? Some lesbians have a pain, some do not. All are valid. What's up everybody, my name is Amir and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be reacting to the most insane and crazy deranged TikToks that my friends were sending me. I saved them all to watch them here in this video with you guys and react to them because, well, some of them looked insane. So without further ado, we're just gonna dive straight into this.
I'm gonna get banned from Disney. I swear.
Okay, it's this person again. This person, Lily Tino, infamously known to be going to restaurants and then like try to get the servers in trouble for misgendering them. And apparently, like they start off with this video, I'm gonna get banned from Disney. So clearly we know we're about to be in for a treat. I don't know what this person's about to get into. They're at Disney World, trans, and let's just see what they do.
Not to get banned from Disney. Last summer, I got my cake pops removed, and the plan up until recently was to get my marshmallow wand reconfigured into a marshmallow tunnel. Unfortunately, a few weeks ago, I noticed some hair regrowth on my marshmallow wand. That's bad because the outside of the wand is what becomes the inside of the tunnel. So you don't want hair growing there or else it's very uncomfortable. So I talked to my surgeon and he said that it would be best.
I'm getting sick. What we're not about to do is sit here. Why are you doing this at Disney World? They're winning. They're winning. I just feel like at this point they're trying to get an emotional reaction, and they are getting an emotional reaction out of me because I'm just frustrated. So this person claims like Disney pride, LGBTQ, and like I be damned if I'm sitting here allowing gay people to be grouped in with these kinds of people. So no, this has nothing to do with me. Why are you being this detailed and talking about this at Disney World? Who knows if there's kids nearby listening to this? Why are you outlining with Disney food what is happening for your trans surgery?
To postpone the procedure until after hair removal is complete. This is obviously disappointing because I was really excited to have a marshmallow tunnel sooner. That being said, it is still happening. We're just not sure when it's happening. Hair removal is a fickle thing and it's really hard to predict when it will finish. But my hair removal technician thinks it will be before the end of the year. So, fingers crossed. Oh, good. Want some? My mom's here, by the way. The marshmallow tunnel.
There's definitely kids around. I'm done. Way to start off the video. Shout out to Lily. I'm literally like sick. I'm literally like nauseous. That was way too graphic, way too unnecessary to be doing at Disney World in front of kids, outlining what's gonna happen in your bottom surgery. What was the point of that? In front of your mother, in front of kids, in a place that's for kids, to outline to your followers what your bottom surgery entails, and using Disney World cake pops and marshmallow sticks. That is sick. Honestly, it's sick. It's honestly deranged. It's honestly the only reason I'm giving this person an ounce of attention is because the sheer amount of attention that this person does have for repping the LGBTQ community and being super prideful and, you know, trans accepting this, that, and the third. So, you know, the brave soldiers, shout out, you know, people like Blair White, Clarkson, Marcus Dibley, you know, Ariel Scarcella. Like there's so many gays out here that are really trying to like push back on this idea. It is frustrating sometimes. It does rile a reaction sometimes, but I do have to remind myself sometimes that we do it just to show that there's gay people like me and gay people like you all watching that don't agree with people like this. Again, involving kid-like behavior, kid things, you know, purposely trying to get people fired for misgendering them, you know, advocating and supporting and pushing for trans youth. That's what this person does as well. So it's a big reason why that person gets a lot of pushback. And if they were just a sane trans person who decided to live their life to themselves and went about their merry way as an adult, it would be fine. But as a content creator, you do choose to put yourself on the front line to be criticized, one, so everybody's gonna get criticized, but two, when you sit here and advocate for the right for kids to transition, for 12-year-old little girls to get double mastectomies, for 12-year-old little boys to get castrated, that's when we run into an issue. I have a penis, can I be a lesbian? Some lesbians have a pain, some do not. All are valid. I have a penis. Can I be a lesbian? Then this person says, some lesbians have a penis, some do not, all are valid. Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought lesbians were women who liked women and not people who identify as women. I'm talking about like kitty cats, like the thing in between. I thought lesbians like vulvas. Is that what it is? Is that the body part? Vulvas and clitorises, that stuff. I thought that's what a lesbian was. And then I thought gay, and I'm a gay man. I thought gay was, gay men like peen. Gay men had peen. Some lesbians have a penis and some do not. I'm sorry. And this even goes, I know some liberal lesbians, and I'd be damned to see them with a peen. Or even fondle one. This is why, honestly, people use the term clown world. Because nothing makes sense anymore. You can't make sense of anything. If nothing has a definition, you can't make sense of something. How are you gonna sit here and believe and say, then what is a lesbian? If you're gonna say some lesbians have penises and some do not, all are valid, then what's the point of even saying something is a lesbian or someone is a lesbian? What does lesbian mean if it also encompasses penises? You get what I'm saying? I don't think I'm sounding crazy. I don't think I'm sounding homophobic, transphobic. I'm the LGB, lesbians, gays, and bis rely on science, okay? We rely on biology. There's literally a penis and a vagina, and that's it. Those are two options you got, all right? When it comes to sex, sexuality, sex, male, female, penis, vagina. You either like what you got, you like what you don't got, or you like both. It's that simple. It literally is that simple. This person needs a biology book. That's what they need. They need a biology book to understand what the sexes have, and then a break that should answer them about sexuality and what certain sexes have.
My name's Teacher Green, and something I like about my classroom is that my students built the trans flag last year. We have the pleasure of reading a book called Melissa about a transgender fourth grade girl, and it was very impactful for all of us. Afterwards, we built the trans flag using the shapes of our hands, blue, pink.
No. First off, why are you we literally just went through this in the other video. You don't need to be there's so much to unpack. There's so much to unpack. One, you're a teacher. Teach what you're supposed to be teaching, which I know is not about gender identity and reading to your fourth graders about other fourth grader trans kids. That's for sure. Two, the American flag should be the only flag flown, or in your state flag, the only flag to be flown within a school walls. This trans flag, it's huge. That has no business inside of a school. This is why people, oh my gosh, this is why people cannot stay in the LGBTQ community. This is exactly why. Because of behavior like this and teachers like this. Does not need to be a thing.
Is it different dating a trans girl? Well, this is the first relationship I've ever had with a trans girl. But the differences that I've noticed are
that they have a dick. Maybe that's the biggest difference, that they have what I have. Just be honest, just be real. Or that it's gone. They created something like the person in the beginning of this video. Regardless, they don't have the they don't have the standard of what a regular woman has, a biological woman. So don't sit, right? See, I wish more people were just upfront and real. Just be real, just be honest. Don't play in our face. Don't sit here and say, oh, there's no difference in dating a trans woman. Like, they're literally a woman. Trans women are women. No, they're not. If they were women, they would just be women. Then they wouldn't be trans women. No one would be transitioning from one thing to another because they would be just whatever they are. Y'all, what in Sam hell? That is wild. Don't sit there. There's a difference. We all know the difference.
I'm a non-binary, bisexual, learning specialist and teacher.
We've seen this teacher before, like way back, like last year, because they had some interesting topics regarding, it was something regarding kids and teaching that I just disagreed with, but we'll see what this video is.
These are the conversations that you're very afraid of.
Are you a boy or a girl?
I was born a boy. Good question. Back to math, though.
Why do you wear makeup?
I like the way it makes me look. Pretty simple. Same reason why other people wear it.
Are you married? Do you have a girlfriend?
I can't answer that. That's personal information. It doesn't have to do with school.
I like this. And I think something's happened. Something has to happen. This is a change. Obviously the teacher's still wearing the makeup. Obviously the teacher's still flamboyant, but I like it. Like, I like the answers to what he's saying when kids are curious, are gonna ask him. That's my personal life. We can't get into that. That's a first for a teacher, damn.
Your makeup is pretty. Am I allowed to wear makeup?
Thanks for saying it's pretty. I'm not allowed to give you makeup at school. That's up to you and your parents.
Why does your makeup make you so, like, tan?
I'm actually black. I'm Italian and Nigerian. Good question.
Do I call you Mr. or Miss?
You could just call me Desmond, but in the end, I can't control what you call me.
Y'all, he eating this up. I can't control what you call me. I love that answer, because at the end of the day, you want to be called something, then you'll be called that, but don't be mad and because someone else isn't respecting that. Like the whole people getting mad that they're not respecting pronouns or this, that, and the other. It's like, you can't always control how someone views you. So I love that. This is crazy.
All jokes and reindeer antlers aside, the conversations that you're so worried about are very, very easy and very, very fast. Kids are not as confused as you think they are. I'm a guy who wears makeup. You want to call it non-binary gender fluid? Fine. And here's the kicker. Kids don't actually care about sexuality. They're not actually going to ask. And if they do, it's pretty simple to tell them that they've overstepped. And that's a personal matter that doesn't have anything to do with school. The indoctrination you're afraid of isn't real. I hope this helps.
See, I'd argue against that. It's definitely real. You can't just blanket statement the whole like LGBTQ teachers and say it's not real, because I have a whole video talking about why LGBTQ teachers have been fired. And they've definitely been fired for being weird, for overstepping boundaries, and not being how you're being in your classroom, which I respect. Fair and honest, he shuts it down. He is himself in the classroom, but he knows his place is just to teach. Whereas like that last person we just saw with the whole creating the whole trans flag, or my whole other video talking about why teachers have been getting fired for being gay, there's more context and nuance to this. So I wouldn't say that it's not real and that people are afraid for no reason, because we definitely have seen the reason. But I will give you kudos, I will give you brownie points for how you're teaching and how you're relaying things to your class. I can appreciate that.
How many genders are there?
I feel like there's two, because like transgender.
No, stop. Why? Don't say that on camera.
Yeah, but I feel like you either switch from a back and forth.
Stop.
Pause. Okay. I like her. The girl on the far left, she's being real, telling it like it is. Like, actually, no, I think there's two genders. The girl in the middle, not sure where she stands yet, but she for sure does not want her friend to get canceled, because she's like, don't say that on video. Just interesting.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to be, it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, but I feel like they switch back and forth. Like, I know.
Yeah, but like, it doesn't really matter. Like, there's like, you can be anything you want to be. It doesn't matter. Come on, stop.
All right, I'm sorry.
Bad friend alert, because it definitely doesn't matter, and you should allow your friend to voice their opinion. 1, 2, that attitude, it doesn't matter. Like, if anybody, it's fake. It's literally fake. It doesn't matter. Everybody can be anything, like whatever. It's so non-confrontational, and I'm sorry, this world is confrontational, and it doesn't have to be like really angry confrontational. It doesn't have to be, you know, something outrageous, but to like just stand firm on your beliefs, stand on business. You're allowed to do that, and if someone views it as being confrontational, then so be it. Who cares? Who gives a F about them? But you're allowed to voice your opinion, and that girl on the far left had a valid opinion. They keep changing things, nothing makes sense. She's allowed to voice that, and it's sad that that actually is a real scenario of what goes on in our day-to-day lives. I do know people like that middle girl, and unfortunately, you know, the people trying to protect their job or not get doxxed, all that kind of stuff, I get it, but we're here now because of people like that who don't speak up. You have women being erased by trans women in sports, in locker rooms, and all these different women spaces because they're not sticking up for themselves. And when they do, they're called transphobic or homophobic or bigot. And it's like, sorry, how are we gonna sit here and say that anybody, you want to respect women's rights so much? Like, this is the same person who's like, women's rights, go women, but you can't even define to me what a woman is. So what's the tea? Like, how do you really feel? And we aren't getting that from these types of people.
I use she, they pronouns because gender's fake and I'm not really a woman, but I was raised a woman and I will always be perceived as a woman, and I don't have gender dysphoria or any body dysmorphia when it comes to my parts or gender, but I'm not a girl.
How hard is it just to accept that you're a woman and then just be your personality? How hard is it to just say, like, yeah, I'm a biological woman and my personality is X, Y, and Z? Why is that so hard to do? Why is it such a controversial thing to just go by, if you look like a typical woman, like you go by she, her, and the rest is your personality? Like, I don't understand why people like this try so hard to reject just normalcy. I don't get it. I don't understand. I really don't.
The vast majority of minors who would receive some form of gender affirming care would receive it in the form of puberty blockers. Puberty blockers have been used for decades to delay puberty. That means a 13-year-old person who was born as a boy and is just on the cusp of male puberty can delay it if that person feels like she may be a girl.
I can't let them go through this. Couple things to say. One, I don't know a child that thoroughly enjoys puberty. Sorry. Two, every child goes through some type of like depression, anxiety, some type of self-battle in middle school, high school, because that's just teenage years. It's drama, okay? It's feelings. There's a lot of things going on. 3, or we just let the child grow up, and then as an adult, if they want to transition, they can. But since they're a kid, since they're a minor, they can't make these decisions for themselves. Because all along, they could just be just feminine. All along, it could just be a sham. All along, they could probably change their mind. People argue, oh my gosh, with puberty blockers, you can just reverse it and it's fine. No. There's no need to shoot any child up with this as a luxury, as just a, oh, my 13-year-old boy really doesn't feel like going through puberty right now, so we're just going to pause it. Why are you playing God like this? Why are you trying to control all these things? Just let your body grow as it grows and then deal with it later on.
And a common misconception is people think trans kids are being, quote, mutilated or groomed or coerced into something they might regret later. But in reality, trans kids do not get reassignment surgery before they're adults. They get blockers. That's what the far majority of trans kids get. And by all of these laws blocking every single form of care, shutting down gender-affirming care clinics that truly just help kids take a breath, by closing them, you're closing their airway.
That's dramatic. We're not closing their airway. That's a problem. A lot of these doctors are sitting here giving an ultimatum to parents and trans children to saying, yeah, if they don't get this trans care, they're just going to KMS. That's just what it is because they need this care. No, they don't. I don't get it. I don't understand. Don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah. If you know, you know. I hope someone gets that reference because that was my jam in middle school. I hope someone gets that reference. But I generally don't understand. Or we just don't transition our children. We let the kids be kids. They grow up. Then they go figure out what they want to do with their life. Man, it's always in the same time of month when we're reacting to the insane, deranged TikToks that my friends send me that we've compiled. But you know, we did it this time. Hip hip hurrah. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video, sharing, liking, and subscribing. It means a ton to me. Thank you for my amazing, amazing supporters over on Patreon. It's still just $1 a month. Go ahead and subscribe while you can. It is a great, fun time over there. Lots of cool content, lots of good chats, and fostering this awesome, awesome community. And as always, like I mentioned in every video, just do not stop going after your goals and dreams, y'all. Don't let anyone distract you. Don't let anyone tell you what you can or cannot do. Tunnel vision, focus on you and only you, and you will get the things that you're wishing for, and you will prosper in this damn life. I'm telling you, like this whole manifesting and really grinding hard, working smarter, not harder thing, it works, okay? It pays off. So do what you need to do in order to get your goals and dreams accomplished, because listen, life gets great. and it is going to continue to be great for you and me both. So with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Love you a ton. See ya.